right, welcome back to Truckin Trusses with Team JRCA. Got some dirty ass mud lane again. That's what we're doing. I had to put my 18-wheeler up in there. And of course, don't forget to get your Victory fuel. It's good for you. Check them out. To make our way down here, get back on the main road. Had to back all the way up there, and the house is still about a football field back. All Trusses. Yep. All right, let's go.
Hi, let's do it. My side's clear.
Yeah, I can only go so fast and shit.
Couple coming on your side. Hopefully they're stopping. I really do the job with two people.
No, you do.
I think I'll put the bumper back down.
All right, we're back out.
I'm going right. Alright, buddy. Let me know about tomorrow. Thank you, by the way.
10-4, the two going to roasters go down to Mount Anna. So, I know they're working on. I'll put the one on the load. I'll make sure you get in.
10-4.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Insurance Company affiliates. When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? It seems impossible to find them. Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Want to look and feel better?
Just finished my second load.
Can be the year your hair can be fuller.
Now I'm heading back.
It's Larry. I went
Easy day today. Well, it wasn't easy, but
I grew my hair back, and you can too. Call them right now. 703.
Yeah, we tried.
763-0016. Grow your hair back right here in Northern Virginia with proven solutions that work.
it's getting a little windy in Virginia.
Grafting procedures, hair transplants, they give you 2 times more hair in one procedure. And it is robotic hair.
Great falls in
surgery and fast 45-minute laser PRP treatments for men and women. Company nitrous whitening hair is grow your hair back. Right now, 703-763-0016 is your look
Oh yeah, they ain't stopping. That's for sure. Not down here tonight. You know it's near DC, so you know they got money. Truck's all damn muddy. I can read it, chat, when I'm not driving. When I stop, I can read it, but I can't. I can see it, but I can't read it. Well, I appreciate you all hanging around. Okay, I got a red light.
Chris here, inviting you to join me this July on our Listener Sea Cruise to Iceland. Travel in absolute luxury, meet new like-minded friends, and hang out with me. Visit ChrisPlankCruise.com to book today. We all get hit by the storms of life. I had noticed.
All right, you too, buddy.
They said I'm sick of pressing you get up. Was he dressed in women's clothing, committing the walk of shame, going home? College days. Let's go to.
I used to be one too.
Bobby, calling from Southern Maryland. Oh, Bobby, you're on the Chris Plank Show.
Hey, Chris, I love your show.
Till I retire. Yeah, I'm doing this. Give me something to do.
Z, all of the alphabet soup. You're 100% right. Donald Trump is the adult in the room. What does that mean? This is the Preference Lounge News Media Station. Making sense of movies. The Star 1539.
Right?
Savings, your home. We don't want to leave an expensive mess. I'm attorney James Collins. In my short 2-hour seminar, I'll teach you what you need to know to get your will shaped up. We'll talk about trusts, powers of attorney, healthcare directives, all the stuff you've been meaning to do, you can do. I'll teach you how. I have 2 dates coming up. Tuesday, February 4th, be in Fairfax and the Marriott at Fair Oaks. And Thursday, February 6th, I'll be in Columbia at the Doubletree by Hilton. With sessions at 1:30 and 7 p.m. both days. Register online at thecollinsfirm.com. That's thecollinsfirm.com. Or call 877-PLAN-NOW. That's 877-PLAN-NOW. And if you're in Fairfax or Columbia, keep your eye on the mail for your special invitation. Wesley is a truck driver. A truck driver with IRS troubles. It got really bad. Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m. He found just what he was looking for. A team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors. I think it's incredible. I'm happy with the result. I was absolutely overjoyed. Take
Wesley's advice.
If you're eating out of trouble with you, or potentially, don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-908-1755. 800-908-1755. 800-908-1755. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. WMAL, making sense of party
Don't
politics.
forget to check out Victory Fuel, your daily vitamin drink. What are our nice companies we deal with? Victory Fuel.
A career intelligence officer texted me to remind me that penitentiary face Brennan, John Brennan, penitentiary face, that he was always just an analyst in Virginia. He was never downrange. He was never an operative in the field. Like Mike Morrell, who also signed on to the Felonious 51 letter. Not a clandestine officer, not in the clandestine services, just a Washington bureaucrat and a Communist Party leader, which is why Barack Obama liked him. And then he corrupted our presidential election in 2020, along with 50 other criminals who should be held criminally culpable.
Caffeine free.
Yeah, but penitentiary face, the most important thing to him in his career with the CIA was where his parking space was at Langley, at the George H.W. Bush Intelligence Center at Langley, Virginia. But yeah, another fake, another fraud. And then I had a federal law enforcement officer text me again, hey, where is Mike the Lib? Getting concerned about Mike the Lib. People are concerned about Mike the Lib. Mike the Lib, where is you? 888-630-9625. You're going to have to slow that down. And Mike the Lib knows the number, though. He's called it before. We were concerned about Mike the Lib. Was he eaten by dogs? Was he eaten by Haitians? What happened to Mike the Lib? Haitians, there's a lot of cannibalism in Haiti there. And you saw that the corrupt president of Haiti said that President Trump's deportations of Haitians back to Haiti is dangerous for Haiti. Did you see this one? This is pretty funny. It's dangerous for Haiti because we're going to be sending back criminals and gang members. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that what President Trump said? And what has Haiti not been dangerous all along? Yeah, it's going to be real dangerous. That's what the head of Haiti said. Yeah, you betcha. We're going to send your people back. You do it. If they're cannibals, if they eat dogs and cats, that's a human problem. Not a USA problem. That's a Haiti problem. Let's get back to Trump. And we've got more. MSDNC, what are they upset about when it comes to gang members being arrested by Immigration and Customs Enforcement? Well, you might know, but I'm gonna share it with you because it's almost funny. It's tragically funny. But let's go back to President Trump from around yesterday in Florida and talking about the new Republican majority House, the Senate, and the White House. And what do we want? Remember, common sense isn't.
Together we're forging a new political majority that's shattering and replacing Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal coalition, which dominated American politics for over 100 years. This is what we do. And common sense. There's a little bit of common sense. Maybe it's a lot of common sense.
And President, hey, FDR references there in the New Deal, and Democrats had the Green New Deal, which is really just maybe the greatest theft in the history of the world. Hundreds of billions of dollars, taxpayer dollars, just added to our tab and distributed to friends of the Democrat Party, allies of the Democrat Party. They're buying lake houses and yachts and airplanes with all of our tax dollars because they're saving the world from the weather. If you believe that, then you definitely vote Democrat. President Trump talking about the trannies, how the Democrats love trannies, they love cross-dressers. They like when they steal women's luggage at airports and go out and dress up like women, and then the Democrats put them in charge of nuclear waste, like Sam Brinton, cross-dressing nuclear waste guy.
To ensure that we have the most lethal fighting force in the world, we will get transgender ideology the hell out of our military. It's
It's going to be done. Ideology.
In addition, we will stop our service members from being indoctrinated with radical ideologies such as critical race theory. We're going to stop it. It's already been stopped. It's already been halted. Don't be halted.
Critical race theory and tranny and DEI and the Democrats, they love abbreviations and acronyms for all of their mental illnesses. And it should just be like DMI, Democrat mental illness. Because it's as ubiquitous and pervasive as we have ever seen mental illness be since the end of the Dark Ages in Europe, at least. As it's President Trump saying, we're back, and don't try to drag us back to the Dark Ages of the Obama era.
And as I said in my inaugural address, the American decline is over. It's over. The golden age of America has officially begun, and I think that's a good thing for us to talk about, the golden age of the American dream. I think it's a good thing because people haven't been talking that way for a long period of time.
I've been talking that way for a long period of time. It's true, because they're sad about America, what it used to be, and what it used to be is real bad. So they want to go back. They want to go forward to a dismal future, a miserable future. And then President Trump aboard Air Force One talked about how the Chinese, report out yesterday, how the Chinese are really excelling at artificial intelligence and AI, and how they've discovered new methods for taking what we created and accelerating and finding ways to abuse it and destroy the world because they're communists. And also I was reading yesterday that China apparently is now in a place where they can shut down our electrical grid if they want. And we wouldn't be able to do a darn thing about it. So if they want to have their way with us, a pretty good way to do that is to shut down our electrical grid. China can now shut down our ports and power grid. Shut down our ports and our power grid. And then there's the Panama Canal that President Trump wants the West, the United States, to have control over the Panama Canal. We built it. We kept it safe. And there are some commies down there that are engaged in commie plots. But now the Chinese could bring down our power grid in no time at all. And that's kind of an amazing and terrible thing that we ought to address. We don't have to panic about it, even be concerned about it, just address it as it looks but address it. But President Trump on Air Force One talking about the Chinese communists and artificial intelligence.
Concerned about China's dominance in AI, Mr. President?
Dominance. Are you concerned about China's dominance in the area of AI, artificial intelligence? Now we're going to dominate. We're going to dominate everything. And that is the appropriate response from a president of the United States, not one you get from any Democrat wandering the earth today. They are losers, and they want us to lose. And they're cross-dressers and gender dysphoria. And a Supreme Court justice that doesn't know what a woman is. She ain't no justice. And said that he's been Secretary of the Department of Defense. The Pentagon, a combat veteran, a decorated combat veteran of Iraq, Afghanistan, and served at Guantanamo Bay. Pete Exxon, and the Democrats say, well, he's not qualified. Had to live on my TV show. He's not qualified. Yeah, okay. Because Democrats are qualified for a career bureaucrat jobs. They really don't understand. We're not here to perpetuate the ever-expanding state, the power state that will dominate us, strip us of our rights, First Amendment rights, religious rights, free speech rights, our Second Amendment rights, our right to be safe and secure in our homes. The left is here to strip us of our rights. Pete Hegseth is in charge of the Pentagon. And executive orders and transgenderism and diversity, equity, inclusion, we're taking on executive orders, nothing fully support on removing DEI.
this is happening quickly. Our job is lethality and readiness and more fun.
Imagine that. I mean, like the United States military, whose role is, when called upon to do so, and hopefully they never have to be called upon to do so, to kill people and break things, blow things up. But the troops with the COVID vaccine mandates that the Democrats mandated, some of the world's greatest athletes are special operators and so on, are like supermen. And some of the women are really super too. But, if you're Delta Force, which now has a new name, SEAL team member, you're a world-class athlete. You're in super shape. If you had COVID, you probably wouldn't even notice it. You'd walk it off like, a tough, strong, grown-up adult man. But they mandated the vaccines, which were still in the developmental stage. And now President Trump is saying, we're going to reinstate the troops that were kicked out of the military over the COVID vaccine mandate. And they were discharged from the military against their wishes. And not only are you going to be reinstated, but at your original rank, or if you would have risen in rank in the meantime, in the interim, that should be reflected as well. And with back pay, which is an excellent idea. The Washington Post hates the idea. Stories that penitentiary amazing stuff. But the people of the New York Times,
We need to get back to Washington. We need to figure out what the holdup is. Actually power through that holdup for people. Every single day after today is too long. We recognize these things don't always happen as quickly as they can. But the big difference now, compared to a week ago, is that people actually have an administration that's going to go power through that bureaucracy. We're going to fight every single day. We're trying to get that money as soon as physically possible because that's what's necessary.
because that is what's necessary now. Booth anymore. And the anchor woman sitting there talking, Alex Witt, was talking to the reporter, and the reporter said the wrong word, not approved of by MSNBC management.
All of this comes on the backdrop of all of those ICE raids that we've been talking about. I want you guys to take a look at this video that we saw just this morning from the DEA, ATF, and Homeland Security investigators out of the Rocky Mountain Division in Colorado. There you can see a raid that was conducted this morning. They say that they were targeting a Venezuelan gang, and they were able to seize cash weapons, and actually made an arrest of, quote, 50 illegal aliens right there. Alex? Was in the police from the DEA. Okay, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, she was going to explain. Well, she was reading from a government document that called them illegal aliens. We don't call them that. We call them undocumented Democrat Party voters because we're not on the side of law and order for the United States of America or national sovereignty for the United States, but we are for every other country. And we'll lie to you and tell you that dozens of countries have birthright citizenship. Yeah, like Uganda. Nobody's crawling into Uganda over the barbed wire to get citizenship. You ridiculous clowns. You people, and I say you people, what's about you? I'm intelligent.
Illegal immigration is illegal.
You're listening to The Chris Plant Show. News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Making sense of the news.
For heating, AC, and plumbing, choose Alltech services. All seasons, all systems, Alltech.
Chris Plant here, and I'm here with WMAL financial radio host Lorette Ahrens. Now, Lorette, can you assure me that if I transfer my 401k to the 30+8 savings plan, I'm guaranteed a 38% first year locked-in gain?
Yes, Chris. This USA-based company was founded in 1926 and is A+ rated. And when we opened the plan, the terms are guaranteed. initial deposit receives a 30% immediate match. And then each year for the next 10 years, your total match balance receives a minimum of 8% compound interest credit each year. So Chris, the first year, you'll receive a 30% match, plus the 8% guaranteed interest credit, and that's a 38% first year locked-in gain.
Well, that seems pretty informative to me. To receive more free information, Pat, just call Lorette's no-hassle hotline, 888-411-4130. Call, text, 888-411-4130.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to slow it down. iSurvey is proven to slow GA progression. iSurvey or avastin-capted Paygo is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. iSurvey can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. iSurvey may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about iSurvey today. Visit iSurvey.com. That's ICERVAY.com. Paid for by Estella's Farmer.
Talia Squire/Schulman LLP Attorney Advertising is responsible for this.
Attention former childhood residents of juvenile detention centers in Maryland. If you were housed at either Charles Hickey School, Backbone Mountain Youth Center, Thomas Waxter Detention Center, Cheltenham Youth Detention Center, or any other juvenile detention center at any time in the past and were a victim of sexual abuse, now is the time to come forward, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Maryland Department of Juvenile Services faced complaints about rampant sexual abuse for decades and failed to protect youth inmates in these facilities. If you were housed in a Maryland youth facility at any time and were subjected to any sexual misconduct from staff, you may be entitled to substantial cash compensation. Call our Maryland Juvenile Detention Helpline now at 800-285-3502. The deadline to file a claim is close. Call now to get the justice, closure, and the financial settlement you deserve. No matter how many decades ago it was, call our law firm's Juvenile Detention Sexual Abuse Helpline right now. 800-285-3502. 800-285-3502. 800-285-3502.
It's Larry for Sheila Scholl's Renters Warehouse. Listen, managing rental property can be tough. I know. I used to rent my own home. They cause me headaches, and the tenants can be problematic too. But you know who can help? Sheila with Renters Warehouse DC Nova. They've seen it all, and Sheila's on the forefront of the housing rules and regulations of all our local jurisdictions. She explained to me the first step to being a good property manager is to have qualified tenants. That's where Renters Warehouse DC Nova can help. They have the experience to find you the right tenant, collect rent, handle inspections and maintenance, coordination, or any late-night phone calls. You just collect the checks. Make renting your home easy with Renters Warehouse DC Nova on your side. Find out how much your property will rent for. For your free rental analysis, call 571-517-1525. That's 571-517-1525, or visit rwdcnova.com. That's rwdcnova.com. You ever talk to an old-timer who regrets not dealing with their teeth taking care of them over the course of their life? We all have. This is Vince. I'm telling you, dental health is critical to your overall health. Do not wait to start a healthier lifestyle. You can overcome your fear of the dentist with sedation dentistry at the Cascade Center for Dental Health. You see, everybody is totally different, so there is a sedation option that will fit perfectly just for you. We have a highly trained team of dental experts who can handle even the most complex cases. For some people, going to the dentist is scary. It shouldn't be. It should be a very relaxed experience, and that's what Cascades specializes in. They've got 3 locations, one in Sterling, one in Burke, and now one in Centerville, and they all offer the same great experience. So what are you waiting for? Make that no-obligation appointment today. All you have to do is visit their website. That's Cascades1.com. Cascades1.com. That's Cascades1.com.
WMAL, making sense of the economy because it's your money and your retirement. Download the WMAL app to stream us for free.
Bill Gates, longtime friend and ally of child sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, who didn't kill himself. He he says, I was foolish to spend any time with him. Sure, now he's all better with the Democrat Party. That's all he needs to do. On Morning Joke this morning on MSDNC, they're attacking the Trump administration for rounding up illegal alien murderers, child sex traffickers, child sex abusers, and gang members, cartel members. The Democrats are in favor of child sex abusing cartel members roaming the sidewalks of America. The Morning Joke crew angrily denounces the raids as Gestapo raids. And then they chanted from the river to the sea, let's wipe Israel off the face of the earth. And exterminated 1 million babies, 40% of the black population. No sense of irony, these people, I'm telling you. Yes, sir. Womp, womp, womp. They're very angry in the media that President Trump is doing what he ran on doing, and then we voted for him because we wanted him to do what he campaigned on. Democrats are unfamiliar with politicians being elected and then actually doing what they campaigned on. But never mind that. The Democrat Party. Caroline Leavitt, also at the White House, lovely extraordinaire, held her first press conference today. Today is her first press conference. Remarkable stuff. Yeah, but they're very angry about the raids. And look, well, we got John Fetterman on The View. John Fetterman was on The View. He's a Democrat. And he went on The View. He's making more sense than most Democrats. It must be the stroke. I'm not sure. But they hate him. And what's her name? Anna Navarro, who used to pretend to be a Republican, and now on TV she pretends to be a radical leftist lunatic talking to Fetterman. Uh-oh. Sorry, the Anna Navarro.
You're taking a lot of criticism for it from some people who thought you were going to Mar-a-Lago, gives cover to Trump for creating the solution that he's amenable to working with Democrats. I was very supportive of when people like Mitt Romney and Rob Portman worked with Joe Biden, so I understand the need for bipartisanship.
Right. She understands that when Republicans do what Democrats want, she's in favor of that kind of bipartisanship. But if a Democrat goes and meets with Donald Trump, who is a Republican, then that's not the good kind of bipartisanship. That's the wrong kind, because they're all Hitler. I think she's more Eva Braun than Hitler. They're quite something, aren't they, these people? I don't think we can get along.
We are one nation, under God, indivisible, together.
Washington, her cumulus media station.
Making sense of the news.
News Talk 105.9.
News now. WMAL News at noon. I'm Barbara Britt. The D.C. Council will decide this hour whether to expel fellow council member Trayon White.
Trayon White is accused of taking bribes. The prosecutors have established probable cause. Council Chair Phil Mendelson spelling it out, though Mr. White will have one more chance to change minds.
What the council do was in the rights to do, he said there.
He'll get that shot. Plus, he can have folks speak on his behalf or even call witnesses to help. While Ward 6's Charles Allen had a soft spot for White's Ward 8 work, he was part of an 11-0 vote to recommend.
There's only one path forward, and I support the motion for expulsion.
The final vote on White's council fate is expected February 4th. Scout on WMAL and WMAL.com.
AVIATION.com. Democrats in Congress crying foul if the Trump administration puts a halt on all federal grants and loans. Democrat Senator Patty Murray.
We can see a screeching halt to resources for childcare, cancer research, housing, police officers, opioid addiction treatment, rebuilding roads and bridges, and even disaster relief efforts.
The White House calls it an effort to bring federal policy in line with President Trump's agenda. A planned tax hike on restaurant meals in the town of Vienna, now on hold till summer.
The proposal would increase the tax on prepared and ready-to-eat meals from 3 to 4%.
I know taxes are a sore issue for a lot of people, but I don't know, it's okay with me.
Every time the town is going to need something like this, they're going to increase the meals tax, because that's easy.
The council was set to vote last night, but pushed the vote to August because of some uncertainties for federal workers under the new Trump administration, including the return to the office executive order.
That's 7 News' Megan Clark. Checking your money. Dow is up 68. NASDAQ up 269. Traffic and weather next, then Dan Bongino on News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
The WMAL Free Speech Forum is back as we analyze Trump's first 100 days.
Get a load of this.
Join Larry, Chris, Vince, and more as they break it down live on stage at the Birchmere in Alexandria.
It's party, party, party.
Don't wait. These tickets will sell out fast. For details and to buy, visit WMAL.com. The WMAL Free Speech Forum, the first 100 days, Sunday, April 27th at the Birchmere from News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them. They have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. That place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. If you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
It's Steve Hirschhorn in the Unique Carbon Cleaning Traffic Center.
I-95 southbound, very slow now from the Fairfax County Parkway down to Morton. Accident was just cleared and in delays as you continue south on 95. Construction was set up south of the Prince William Parkway before Dale Boulevard. The left lane is closed on the Fairfax County Parkway southbound Hope's Head Road. It was midday work zone blocking the right lane. Pretty slow from Braddock Road. Interloop, northbound 495 after the toll road. Use the right lane once again today for the ongoing construction. And delays up for 123 now. RunnersRoadReport.com with the WMAL's 117 forecast.
Plenty of sunshine for the remainder of the afternoon as winds slowly settle down. Temperatures upper 40s to lower 50s. A windy day tomorrow with gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour. Highs mid-50s to around 60. We're tracking rain on Friday. I'm 7 News meteorologist Steve Rubin, the First Alert Weather Center.
Right now in Washington, 47 degrees. I'm Barbara Britt on News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Gino.
To the Secret Service, to behind the microphone, taking the fight to the radical left and the putrid swamp. You're listening to the Dan Bongino Show. Here he is, Dan Bongino.
Total personnel warfare. Total personnel warfare. I was on the pod earlier and I said 3 words. Did you catch it, Jim? I said total freaking personnel warfare. Okay, there's a 4th in there, but it's really just 3 words. Total personnel warfare. That is the only way we are going to actually fix on a long-term trajectory. this broken constitutional republic. The only way. And I'm telling you with absolute certainty, the only one who is prepared to do this right now. There is no other Republican candidate for president who has done what he none is Donald Trump. Folks, we live in what's supposed to be a constitutional republic. And I'm going to tell you something you may not want to hear. However much I love our Constitution, and I do, it is an incredible founding document. It's not a living, breathing thing, by the way. I hate when people say that. You can amend it, but living and breathing, that's kind of a leftist way to make you believe that, oh, it's pliable and it's a suggestion. The Constitution was never designed to be a suggestion, but unfortunately, sometimes it is. Because you get people in office like Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and others, who look at it like a living, breathing document and say, well, I'm not really sure that's what it's... When they say shall not be infringed, they really don't mean that. They mean shall not be infringed except if I want to infringe on it. You know, like it doesn't really say that. Well, people are policy. So after the election of Donald Trump in November, we spoke almost daily on the show about how cutesy time has to be over, people are policy, and we introduced these three words, total personnel warfare. If you were uncomfortable with that, if you're one of these softy, swampy, right-wing guys who writes at National Review, we really shouldn't talk like that. Today's show's not for you, Jack. Sit down, have a seat in the corner, eat your Cheetos or whatever you're doing. Maybe the spicy ones, I'm not really sure. But today's Dan Bongino show is most def not for you, okay? You really want to change things. You're nodding your head in the car. Yeah, Dan, that's why we voted for Donald Trump. Total personnel warfare is here.
There you are.
A couple of things happened yesterday. Actually, a lot of things happened yesterday. There's so much winning, it's actually getting a little bit difficult to report to you in the 4 hours I'm with you every day.
Say it again.
Radio World Podcast. It's actually getting a little bit difficult. I'm not being silly about it. To keep all the winning in one show, because I'd like to give each win its due. But the thing about our Rock'em Sock'em Robots theory of governing, which Donald Trump is engaged in right now, Jim, these things are not broken yet, which is amazing. Someone sent us a Rock'em Sock'em Robot. We have them, so, and we have been beating the crap out of these Rock'em Sock'em Robots, trying to break these damn things. And man, they really can take a right. You hear that? They can really take a Rock'em Sock'em. Look at poor Donald Trump on the Rock'em Sock'em. He's beating up the blue Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Even the Donald Trump face can be. Karate Man, Rock'em Sock'em. The Karate Man is here every single day. Donald Trump is the Karate Man. He's here every day. He pushes on the inside. And there's so much winning, I gotta triage the winning I'm gonna cover. But I got a few things I'm gonna discuss in the show. First, the big congrats. Folks, I don't know if you noticed, but I launched a new podcast. I saw this person a while ago on doing some television hits on Fox. And I was like, oh my gosh, how does this person not have a show? She's so unbelievably talented. Her name is Avita Duff. So we launched the Bongino Report Early Edition podcast with Avita Duffy. And how old is it, Michael? Is it like 6 months now? Yeah, I lose track of time. Maybe 6 months. And I always knew she'd be a huge success. And I want to congratulate Avita. Triton just launched their year-end 2024 podcast review. And the #1 podcast is, world, please. Michael's doing a turbo himself. Look at this. Producer Jim in the clutch every single time. With Avita Duffy. So congratulations. We were the #6 podcast in 2020 in the report, so thank you, Bungie. You guys are amazing. I really do love you guys. Thanks for everything. A total personnel warfare is here. Julie Kelly, Twitter. She notes, Politico's today's reporting that fear fear is gripping the DOJ. Yes. When bad guys are afraid, that's a good thing. Fear is gripping the DOJ. As Trump's new appointees waste no time purging the agency of rotten apples, Julie notes, firing at least a dozen who worked on the 2 criminal cases against him. The hits just keep on coming. And the hits just, it's like a top 20 countdown where every song's number 1. The ball just keeps rolling down. This is the thing about the Big Mo. As the ball loses its potential energy and its kinetic energy starts to grow and grow and grow, the energy gets a little bit over. You can get them out of the way, or you can get your ass rolled over by said boulder rolling down the hill. Your choice, not mine. I'm the one pushing the ball down. So I'm at the top going, I'm doing the Nelson Muntz at the top. You guys laughed at us for 4 years. Biden crapped all over us, stole our money, put us in jail, sicked your thumbs on us for protesting in abortion clinics, trying to get our kids an education, trying to prevent their nuts from getting cut off at school. You show up at a Stop the Steal rally, you find yourself in the gulag in Siberia. You thought that was funny. Like them apples now? How you like that syrup with Ipecac? It tastes good? Because more is coming. This little FAFO agenda we got going, you're barely into stage 1. And as Michael said this morning, how many stages are in it? I don't know, you're gonna have to find out. That's the FO portion. The FA portion, we've got some FCC work we gotta be a little careful with. I personally don't care about the fines, honestly, but
Forget the victory field. Victory field. No caffeine.
At all. Like I give 0 about the fine. What's coming, folks? The libs in the media. You like weaponizing government? You like pulling the Nelson Muntz on us? You like sticking Donald Trump in a 30-degree courtroom in New York on a fake charge with no victims? But we're going to enjoy every minute next 4 years, too. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 4 years. But I know what's happening now. People in the DOJ who after Donald Trump are, quote, gripped by fear? Right. Right. Remember Bruce Lee in those old Bruce Lee movies? Remember after you kick your ass, he always struck the pose like he flexed the pecs and the biceps. And remember the camera like zoom in on his face? Remember, Jim? He was like, and then the camera would come from like 20 feet in, and he had like a little cut on his face or something. Oh. He was legit bad. He was way ahead of this one. Don't get distracted, Dan. You do this all the time. Here's another one. Total personnel warfare. It's on. You want the cutesy time show? This ain't it, kids. Find a new one. Susan Crabtree. Exclusive. Trump administration cleans house at USAID for failure to follow executive orders. She notes the Trump admin.
Come on, drive a little bit on the right. You're doing 38 miles an hour.
Administratively, after suspecting they're conspiring to circumvent Donald Trump's executive orders on halting of federal aid funds to overseas programs and DEI initiatives, according to an agency-wide email. So, Jim, open your mic. So, you're working at USAID, and you have not seen Roger Stares F around and find out video call. And Donald Trump says USAID, us and our administration, are now ordering you, as I am the president, to stop your racial discrimination DEI initiative. You want to stop them effective immediately. So, Jim, some apparent USAID bureaucrats are like, that's just a suggestion, bro. Like, we'll just slow walk and do it. So, do you think they found out yesterday? Or do you think, like, they're still in the process of finding out? Was it an immediate finding out or a delayed FO?
An immediate finding.
It was an immediate. Now, I encourage you, additional government bureaucrats who are still in the FA stage, they're like, no, we're going to around because we can. I'm just warning you, EFA. And there'll be no FO. But make no mistake, the FO will be immediate if there's an FA. And it's your call. It's your call. You're allowed to work in the government as a Democrat. I worked as an agent in the Obama administration as a Republican. No problem. I did my job. No problem at all. My job is to protect the president. I get involved in politics. I have no problem with Democrats working in government. It's a constitutional republic. But if you can't do your job, and you think you're going to FA, and you're going to slow down the Trump agenda or try to stunt you pulled in 2016, and on, you're going to FO. And the finding out's not going to stop. It's going to be 4 years of finding out. So, again, if you're unfamiliar with potential and kinetic energy, you should look it up. As that boulder starts rolling downhill, I strongly suggest you get out of the way. You're going to find out. If you don't like what finding out feels like, don't ever. DOJ, USAID, Pentagon. Pentagon's about to find that out too. We've got some audio from now Secretary Pete Hegseth. Ceremonial first walk into the Pentagon yesterday. CQ Brown. Better get with the program too. Telling you the exact same thing. You know what? Coming up after the break, I also have a really important story for you. This will be a quick one. We have a January 6th pipe bomber update as well. Because when Kash Patel hopefully gets confirmed as the FBI director, and I need the Bongino Army to help me with this. There's a link on my X account right now from my growing crew, people and listeners on my podcast, on how to contact your senators. You guys pushed through Secretary Hegseth. You guys did that. I need you again. We need Kash Patel. We're never going to figure out who that pipe bomber was on January 6th. We're going to start getting on the Secret Service suit, too. I don't care who's in charge. If we don't start getting some word about those January 6th texts. In a couple days now, time to get moving. Did you think you get a free pass? Not a friend, but a freaking dog. Ain't it? We're coming up next. I just got back from my holiday trip. You know what? We were totally prepared with all of our essential medications, thanks to All Family Pharmacy. They make it easy with life-saving medications, connecting antibiotics, hydroxychloroquine, blood pressure medications, you need hassle or red tape. Once you qualify for a prescription, they deliver fast. Ours in 2 to 4 days, so it can be even overnight if it's urgent. You stock up now and be ready for just about anything. Just visit allfamilypharma.com/Bongino. All Family Pharmacy makes it simple. Customize your order, get a comprehensive package tailored to you. You don't need to see a doctor. They evaluate your request and provide the prescription that's right for you. It's healthcare that works for you, not this. So be proactive, reactive. It's your health. Here's what you need to do right this now. Go to allfamilypharma.com/Bongino. Use code Bongino10. 10% off your entire order. Again, that's allfamilypharma.com/Bongino. Code Bongino10 for 10% off. Check them out. Thank you. All Family Pharma is not intended as a substitute for professional medical treatment advice or sold your healthcare provider.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Making sense of the news. WMAL.
Making sense of the news. Live from the Home Paramount Pest Control Studios.
Home Paramount, the leader in pest control since 1939.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, True Vitality Medical Center gets your sex life back in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough medical treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? True Vitality Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. Patients see instant results on their first visit.
True Vitality Medical Center's breakthrough treatments restore your sex life regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. Plus, you'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 703-637-1222. 703-637-1222.
To regain your sex life in just one visit, call now. 703-637-1222. Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Providers. Speak with Big Lou at 800-239-1749. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you, even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Providers help thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of insurance. Lou is called Big Lou at 800-239-1749. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-239-1749. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-239-1749. 800-239-1749 or BigLou.com.
This Valentine's Day, give yourself the gift of a meaningful connection with the help of It's Just Lunch. Their local DC area professional matchmakers make dating simple and stress-free. They'll set you up on fun, low-pressure dates that fit into your busy schedule so you can focus on meeting someone special. Don't leave your love life to chance. Call 202-466-4333 or visit It's Just Lunch. DC. It's Just Lunch, helping you turn first dates into lasting connections.
Listen weekday mornings at 8:29 for the first 100 days report. Tracking President Trump's newsworthy events his first 100 days in office. The first 100 days is presented by Leonardo PRS. Our agility, your advantage. The Office Furniture Trust PPI, the official office furniture company of WMAL.
Had the worst dream last night when we were in a car crash. The kids got over on our own. We had to move out of the house because they couldn't afford it anymore. That's awful, Mom. But we were saved with our insurance from Ethos. Ethos only took 10 minutes. We got $10,000 in coverage, $2 a day. All online. We only had to say, questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we go. Visit getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Rates 10-year term life policy for 35 year old healthy, not to be which we financial focus on offer. Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm John McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is to my office and call. I'll send you a timeshare and information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
For your free info kit at 800-581-1414. That's 800-581-1414. WMAL, the sense of the market. This generational wealth doesn't move itself. Download the outstanding Americans Invest for free. Some of that book is free. As a radio podcast host, Western, kind of rank or grade in order to triage what content I'm going to put out or not. It really is getting difficult to cover because Donald Trump's Rock'em Sock'em Robots strategy, which is just to keep swinging every single day so the media can't get its sea right. It's great. I love it. I can't recommend it enough. But I'm kind of the media too on conservative media, like the same portion. It really is hard. So much stuff happened yesterday. This is the story you're probably aware. Julie Kelly, Darren Bailey, and me, the same people who covered it. So Julie put out yesterday, it seems that the new House of Representatives Republicans and Unsolved 3-6 Metaphor reveals that once the FBI investigation stopped in early 2021, despite listening to the massive resources to find the suspect. Now agencies are busy to operate in the House outrageous absolutely unimpeachable. Is a felon. Has shown me unimpeachable evidence, including photos and, let's say, other. He was there. He was part of this government-wide team that was tasked with finding him. Or at least the government. According to him, with no explanation, they were told as they started to close in who the suspect was, insurrection narrative was going to fall apart because the federal presence, both at the Stop the Steal rally and the insider planting the bomb to create this narrative of a Kamala Harris assassination attempt, blows up the entire media narrative that the red hat wearing terrorists were the ones who caused it. Folks, if we don't get Cash Patel in there at FBI, someone with cojones to get this done and get this information out, you're never going to get an answer. I want an answer on those Secret Service texts. No excuse. Trump's in office. Get it out there.
Attention all patriots, this is your moment to claim your free Trump knife, a limited edition masterpiece that stands as bold and strong as America itself. That's right, free. Just pay a small shipping and handling fee. This isn't just any knife, this is a razor-sharp, precision-engineered, laser-etched symbol of American pride. Display it as a daily reminder of our nation's greatness. This knife is built to inspire and impress, but supplies are extremely limited, and demand is off the charts. When they're gone forever. Don't wait another second. Visit TrumpKnife47.com right now to claim your free Trump knife. That's TrumpKnife47.com. Celebrate President Trump. Celebrate our values. And hold this free, iconic piece of history in your hands today. Visit TrumpKnife47.com before it's too late. But act fast. This is a limited time offer. Once these knives are gone, they'll never return. Claim your free combat knife today. Visit TrumpKnife47.com now to secure yours. That's TrumpKnife47.com. Shipping and handling fees apply. Offer valid while supplies last. Not intended for functional use. Paid for by Intromax. News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Making sense of the news.
Around the Beltway, interloop northbound, a little slow as you enter the exit near the toll road along the right-hand side of the roadway. Elsewhere on the Beltway, not doing too badly. While the outer loop after St. Barnabas Road, the right lane is closed, but there is no delay there at the moment. I-95 is southbound. The left lane is closed after Prince William Parkway before Dale Boulevard. That's midway road work as well. In Montgomery County, Rockville Pike northbound 355 after Grosvenor Lane. Use the right lane also for work zone setup. Middle of the day, now from Garage Door Repair.com to WMAL's 417 forecast.
Turning cloudy today, breezy, highs near 50. Tonight, partly cloudy, down to 34.
Making sense of your world.
Common sense. Let's get back to common sense.
Vince Calanaise.
Weekdays 3 to 6 p.m.
Now that should give you a lot of cause for hope.
News Talk 105.9.
Of your teeth, are they missing or are they broken? Do you judge yourself? Do you? Well, it's time to do something about this. It's Vince, and if you don't know about Cascade One, you should. Cascade One is a revolutionary full mouth implant solution pioneered by Dr. Ruberelia with the Cascade Center for Dental Health. It's one office, it's one doctor, it's one price. You see, they only use the best materials, and they really can create your perfect smile with teeth in a day using their tremendous on-site lab. And everything they do at Cascades is backed by an excellent guarantee. Because they deliver the highest quality work at the very best price. Do yourself a favor, change your life today. Go with Cascades. The Cascade Center for Dental Health in Sterling. Call them at 866-25-SLEEP. That's 866-25-SLEEP. Or visit Cascades1.com. To get that no obligation consultation today, that's Cascades1.com. Very good. The average system for retirement is $800 Very few expenses for the if you're
transportation grid even worse. Highways even more clogged, air traffic absolutely terrible. But don't worry, he took a photo op getting out of the armored limousine he was in to get on his bike about 50 feet from the EEOB, and he rode the bike in for 50 feet to make it look like he was driving his bike into work. So that's his video. Congratulations, Sean. Lessons I did learn was from Tom. Tom would say that all the time. Tom fit for judicial watch. In judicial watch. He would say, Dan, policy is a policy. People are policy. And it takes a while. By the way, does anyone, did the Biden administration, did they spray a bioweapon over there? I'm convinced. Has there been any, can we get a, was there some kind of viral bioweapons? But did you see my friends on Twitter? It's like Davis, whatever you might.
Yeah, we're almost done today. And for you those, this channel we do a lot of RC stuff. Planes, jets, drones, FPV drones, helicopters, surface, low sea, armor, Trusses, all kinds of shit. Me and my son. And then during the day, once in a while, I will do Truckin Trusses. So that's what I do during the day with my 18-wheeler. And we do a lot of custom home roofers. And so I'm usually in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, sometimes New Jersey. So that's what happens. I'm going to go back to the yard here. Trying to get loaded for tomorrow. Yesterday was a long day. I didn't get home at 5:30 yesterday. It started at 5. It ain't happening today, I'll tell you that right now. It's starting to get muddy out now. Muddy as shit. But anyway, we'll go in here. Hang out a little bit. Call it a day. And of course, you get a chance, check out Victory Fuel. Kevin Swindell, The 410 guys. No caffeine. Good shit. Comes in purple, red, and lime, or lemon. So that's what we got. That is what we got. So anyway, $416. That is what we have.
This administration is going to investigate every instance of child trafficking, labor trafficking, sex trafficking, child smuggling, and all the attendant crimes that involve that. Trafficking and child abuse that has been endemic these last 4 years.
Folks, this guy, Stephen Miller, he is just too smart for these liberal media idiots. You gotta remember, folks, not all of them, but a huge chunk of people in the left-wing communist media ecosystem are seriously 21, 22, maybe 25. They're out of school a year or two with a journalism degree, which is meaningless.
All right.
I'm sorry, but it's a waste of time. It is. It's a waste of time. I had a psychology BA. You know what happened? It's a waste of time, folks. Unless you want to become a psychologist. It's just not useful. I'm telling you that as someone who lived through it. If you were a journalist, you are wasting your time. It is not hard to do reporting. Listen to people, gather the facts, and research it.
All right, it's going to be a short one today because I got stuff to do.
These guys can't figure this out.
And I got to make some phone calls. Don't forget to check out Jack Darcy Aviation on YouTube. Check out our live streams. Check out our videos. Hit the like button, subscribe button. And whatever else we decide to do on this channel. And we'll be going to Saturday, next Saturday, we'll be going to the racing extravaganza up in Harrisburg, PA, where all your 410 guys will be up there. Sprint cars. So we'll go live up there. And we'll catch a couple races at Lincoln and Williams Grove, maybe Baps. And that's about it. Have a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. We'll see you sometime this week. Bye-bye.